Hi beautiful souls, welcome to this segment of my channel. So today we are going to talk about a ritual to break free from limiting beliefs. Set your intention for freedom, okay? Grab your journals and write out every limiting belief you've picked up along your journey. This is my form of journaling because I have not mastered setting dedicated time out for myself. So when times get hectic and busy, I revert back to this playlist and I can play it and I can embed and feed while I'm working and I'm busy. So write out every limiting belief you've picked up along your journey. Anything that dims your light tries to convince you that you're not enough to live your wildest, most abundant, most love-filled life. If a thought begins with, I shouldn't or I can't, chances are it's holding you back. These ideas come from others or even from yourself. But once they're rooted in, they start shaping our identity and potential without us even realizing it. This ritual is space for you to unpack them. Return to these pages as needed. Notice where your energy gets stuck. And here are a few examples to help you recognize your own. So 1, I believe I'm not worthy of love or success because I never felt accepted by my family. I believe I'm not beautiful. I don't fit in with the version of beauty I see in the media. I believe I have to do it all alone because no one showed up for me when I needed them most. Or I believe I have to prove everything with facts because my opinions were never taken seriously unless they were backed by proof. I believe I can't achieve my dreams because people like me don't get those kinds of opportunities. As you write them out, don't be surprised if emotions come up. Let those feelings move through you. Cry, breathe, release. Next, gently explore. How old were you when you first looked into these beliefs? How old were you when you first took on these beliefs? What specific moment or memories helped plant those seeds? Those are bad seeds, by the way, aren't they? And I'll give you an example of a bad seed. For example, when a friend of mine was younger, her mom joked that she'd never get married or find love. And at the time it seemed playful, right? But that moment stuck to her like darn super glue. And she carried it with her until maybe last year, until she realized that she allowed it to become a truth that she has never agreed to. When we're kids, we interpret things in black and white, don't we? We don't always pick up on sarcasm or jokes. We just take them in and store them in places where our deepest wounds live. It's so unfortunate. So let's take a moment out now, okay? Take a moment to imagine that younger version of yourself. Picture them vividly. What do they need from you right now? Maybe they need a hug. Maybe you need to hear you are loved, you are more than enough. Maybe they need a dance break, a favorite meal, a phone call from an old friend or to an old friend, or a simple reminder that life is still fun and still full of magic. This practice helps us nurture the wounded parts of ourselves that are still holding on to outdated stories. When we give those younger versions of ourselves the love and support they didn't get, something powerful shifts inside of us. I come back to this ritual every time I feel stuck, triggered, or disconnected from what I truly desire. It always brings me back to myself. And this is why I've come up with this method to help me best, is by recording videos and bringing myself back to playback. So remember, if intention and love fuel the ritual, your beliefs are the compass steering the ship. When your beliefs grow and evolve, so does your journey towards healing, truth, and alignment. This one practice can help reshape your world from the inside out. To live with grace, purpose, and liberation, we must first believe that we're worthy of it all, right? And you are worthy, my friend. So, as you close your journal or gently release the last breath of this practice, remember this. You are not broken because you believed something that once kept you safe. You are not behind because you carried that idea that truly was never yours. You are not weak for needing to revisit the past in order to move forward. You are human. and that is more than enough. Every limiting belief you release is a homecoming back to the real you, the you who was never meant to shrink, you who were not here by accident, the you who is powerful, necessary, and already enough as you are. We've all inherited beliefs, quiet phrases whispered by caregivers, teachers, culture, or pain. But now you get to choose. You get to decide what you carry forward and what you lovingly lay down. So be proud that you showed up. The version that said, I'm ready to remember who I really am. You are not here to live small. You are here to live free, to feel deeply, to love boldly, to walk in your truth, even when it's still unfolding. And every time you question an old belief, every time you reach for healing over hiding, you're not just changing your own life, you're breaking chains for generations. So let this be your reminder. You are not your past, you are your power. You are not your fear, you are your future. And the life you're dreaming of, it's already dreaming of you. So release what no longer belongs, reclaim what always has, and dedicate to yourself the power to start letting go of your limiting beliefs, because essentially you're lying to yourself. So stop lying to yourself. Until next time, guys, take care of your spirit, be gentle with your heart, and always keep it 100.